Hello there everyone and welcome back to more XCOM Chimera Squad. We are done with, the Sacred Coil, and it was a fun series of missions there. But now, let's get one step closer to completing this campaign and begin our investigation on the Progeny, which are a bunch of psionic soldiers, and I guess this, Progeny leadership is entirely psionic, yeah. Consolation, consultation with the Templars suggests a human with powerful psionic abilities, so there may be Templars we may have to go up against. And if nothing else, the one thing I'm most terrified of is potential mind control or debilitating abilities, because just playing against Grey Phoenix has been a very big deal, or at least has caused me a lot of grief. And I don't want to have to go through that some more if I can help it. And we already seen this. Ignored missions already give 3 unrest. It's ignored situations that are going to hurt a bit if I don't manage that well. But we should be okay. Otherwise, I have 2 field teams yet to get to level 2. And even with... Well, actually... Yeah, this is still rank 1. Okay, so 110 intel for that. And I have unlocked to level 3. So I need 120 for that. So I'm kind of wanting to get a rank 3 field team just so I can unlock the dragnet, perhaps. I don't know how often I'm even going to get to use the dragnet, but with how much... Yeah, just using it once it probably will make up for it with just, the additional 10 intel I'm going to have to invest in it. So I'm okay with it. Otherwise, Axiom got his final promotion in, so he's all set. Sadly though, with Karup and Sepher still in training in their special ops, we're gonna have to bring in one of our principal agents, I guess. Which is fine by me, because I don't want to waste the opportunity of the Mastercrafted shotgun after all. Now that both Godmother and Axiom have their full promotions in. But we are gonna have a bit of a weird squad with 2 psionic soldiers and no terminal, of course. Which I guess I'm kind of getting used to now. And I also think the plan is to try to unlock these dragon rounds, maybe use the incendiary grenades as well, for fire assault should be a great way at hindering the Progeny's abilities to even use their psionic abilities on me. It's kind of the thought process there at least. I just couldn't tell you how likely it is for the dragon rounds to even cause a fire assault. But what they do is that they give me 1 point of additional damage, or at least they should. They did in the original XCOM 2 anyway, so I want to believe that carries over. And yeah, fire gear, I just wanted to make sure because it was highlighted for me. Nothing else I need to do unless I want to buy stuff, which we can do when we go on to the mission itself. So if this is anything like all the other first investigation missions, this should be a bit of a tutorial or introduction of our enemy. It shouldn't be too difficult, I want to believe, outside of the additional hit points or health that we have to deal with for this being the 3rd investigation. So there's Progeny are sniffing around an android factory. Security footage shows them skulking about. Find out what they want with the androids. Oh god. Don't tell me they want androids too. Actually, I have to double check. Yeah, I have abilities that I want to burn. So I think first thing I want to do is throw this on the old town. So that gives me some safe room to maneuver there. And I'll save quarantine for when it's absolutely needed. And anarchy is completely empty, so I don't even need the major crimes forces just yet. We're looking really good jumping into the Progeny. Now, with that said, oh, this is going to get annoying because I have to unequip weaponry too, don't I? That is one feature I would be glad if they can include. When I ask them to unequip everything, that it actually unequips the weapons. And Verge has his own fancy assault rifle too, doesn't he? So let's not forget about that. Hell, outside of Karup, we're going to be bringing in all epic weaponry. I'm excited for this occasion, but who's missing their epic weapon? The submachine gun, which we did unequipped. So I'm without a doubt giving that to Shelter, since his accuracy is not, well, it should not be as impressive as Torque's anyway. We have Scope, Autoloader. I'm definitely going to need flashbangs, but do I need the armor-piercing ammo? What is the alternatives besides tranq rounds? Well, nano medkit, I guess, so let's make items available. That'll help with my decision. Tranq rounds would be really good. Honestly, I don't feel like I should need the armor-piercing rounds, since the Sacred Coil seemed like they're the ones that had the heaviest armor. Sure, I might deal with 1 point of armor still, but I really would like easy ways of knocking people out. So I think for this one mission I might chance it. Or actually, I could just equip my 2 support characters with the tranq rounds. Huh. I do have 2 of those tranq rounds, right? Oh yeah, Torque already has 1. So maybe that's what I'll do instead, so that way Axiom does not miss out on his additional power with the shotgun. In case. Now, flashbang grenades, let's see. Torque would benefit nicely on that. Med patch, regen weave, it goes without saying. Scope, autoloader. I would love to give Axiom the hair trigger a little bit, but I think he's okay. I think. Reflex grip and stock. I think we're okay with that on Torque, because after all, reflex grip and stock kind of synergize well, but only if you don't expect to hit, I guess. Is there anything? Targeting system. There's options. And since I have a guaranteed hit, maybe I can get rid of the scope for the targeting system. So that way, Shelter can kind of prime or mark a target. And this helps Verge, since he gets a little bit of additional accuracy and the hair trigger might synergize well. I just gotta keep in mind he can banish people now. Yeah, I have a lot of abilities that just burns through ammo really quickly, so I think I'm kind of okay not having Verge with a convenient, easy way to reload, maybe, since he does have his other mental abilities too. That's something I'm gonna have to play test, since that will burn through everything, where Shelter will still have at least a shot. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't what I want to do. I right-clicked instead of left-click there. Let's swap these 2 out. The hair trigger for the autoloader then. Hell, I may even still want to give Shelter the basic autoloader as well. Still undecided on that just yet, though. But only thing left is to get Verge equipped. And with regen weave, he should be okay. And more flashbang grenades, because why not? But is Verge really the one I want with the flashbang? Maybe a smoke bomb, so swap these 2 out. Hell, I could even buy an additional flash bomb or flashbang, but we still have yet to know what to really expect. An overdrive serum. That would be great on Axiom, but I don't feel like it justified all that much with everyone else. Outside maybe Torque, due to her 100% dodge. There's some really good synergy between the dodge and the armor there. But let's give this a try. And it is 3 encounters. We have a keypad door, regular door, so standard breaching charge would be useful here in event. Can I afford a breaching charge? I think I can with the smoke bomb, maybe? Am I okay with Torque having it? Because whoever has the breaching charge is basically going to be going first. So actually, let's give that to Axiom, because I don't see much reason for him to ever be in 2nd and 3rd slot, if I can help it. And Smoke Bomb will swap you out for a Flash Bomb. I feel like, again, since they're all psionics, flashbangs and flash bombs are going to be really important. More so than any other utility. But let's give this a try and see how we do. I should be optimistic, but the Dominator for Grey Phoenix alone is probably the main reason I've been suffering all the losses I did, maybe.
Yesterday, an informant spotted the Progeny casing this android factory. Now tonight, someone tripped the alarm. I'm not a betting man, but I'd put money on the Progeny stealing androids.
Stealing androids? That's supposed to be Sacred Coil's job, dang you. First units through will be routed, so that's going to be a burden. Especially for Axiom. I almost want to put Shelter first because of that, since he's going to teleport and shoot around, ideally. It just messes with my turn order, though. Only thing I don't like about it... Let's see, Flash Bomb, Hollow Scanner, and then what do you have? Med Patch. So I'm still set for the other two breaches. It helps to offset the route. That's all I can really say.
Let's do this.
Now what do we have here? A Thrall, you're surprised. An Alkalite. So I probably should kill you just for the sake of it. Although my aim isn't all that impressive because, again, no surprise, it's Shelter a little bit. Also, the Thrall could just get one shot, so I know who was it Axiom's going after. Okay, I was worried that would miss. 95% chance, and you look like a hybrid. I thought you were supposed to be psionic human, Joe. The game lied to me. But let's get our near guaranteed kill. It almost looked like he survived. I wonder what I'm missing there. Although there were dark events too that I didn't really pay too much attention to, and one of them did buff a Thrall, so maybe that's what that is. And we just poison you. All that needs to be said. And I'm really tempted to just levitate. What's my chances? 100%. Alert. Is there anyone I should be worried about? Any elites? Because it looks like just Alkalites and Thralls. So let's just soften one up. Oh wow, they're all hunkering down. Prevent the Progeny from escaping, so this looks like we're hunting them down and trying to avoid 3 of them from getting out. Now I'm curious about Soulfire. You do 4 damage guaranteed. Apparently armor still is a factor. And you know what? I love to just swap positions with you. Is that possible? Is that a good idea is another question. Because they're all hunkered down. You can get guaranteed hits, but you're going to get focused by a lot too. So I almost wonder if I hunker you down for a little bit of protection. And that way it keeps one of them at bay a bit. Or at least from escaping. There is a lot of them, though. So, who's going when? Because you got a shotgun, I don't like it. That's part of the reason why I don't like it. And then Axiom could get in the middle of this mess. And you could just die to Torque. I don't have to worry about you nearly at all. So if I prepare... Okay, so you still get to go relatively quick. We're just allowing Alkalite to attack. When I would rather knock him out. If things start to get ugly, I do have teamwork, though.
I stopped the hostile.
Yeah, I was half worried the Thrall would go after Shelter because of his shotgun.
How can you miss such a big target?
He would have had a perfect opportunity to do it as well. And our new ability, Quake, one-time use ability, but I'm curious, is that explosives? Even if they are, it doesn't look like they get hit by it. And they're positioned the way that I can't really hit both of them either. So let's have fun the normal way. Ooh, good. I can get smashed there in a flank shot. I think that's good enough.
Topped off.
And then again, Torque's one job is to deal with this little friend of ours. 61%, because again, he is hunkered down, so I shouldn't be too surprised. We got the hit, so it still pays off. And you just die.
Hostile isn't moving.
I need to remember we need hostages too. Sonic suplex. This is gonna look cool, maybe. Oh, you just levitate him. So I wonder. I did not pay attention to turn order, but I wonder if something happens when Axiom starts if I don't stop him. Or even better, I have flashbangs for a reason. And you get to go next, which Torque can also deal with. Alright. Alright, so I can have my cake and eat too, I can still knock you out. And I think just to cancel this effect, because I don't want to know what that does. I'm wondering, can I get away with it? Like, Stupor would stun you too, but I don't even know if Verge can see you. That's a little bit of my concern. Let's gamble a bit. Since Axiom's meant to take a lot of the damage anyway. So he's the one person I want to experiment this ability on.
Why don't you lie down for a bit?
Alright, Alkalite number 2, what are you gonna do? Soulfire. Wow.
That stings!
Shelter,
You
you're
are still up. Good.
Shelter, you are slacking off, buddy. If you're letting them get the best of you. Battle Madness is tempting. No one's really crippled enough, so let's just stun you. See if that denies your suplex or not. Assuming it works. Okay. That's all I need to know. And a flashbang would have also been effective, I'm pretty certain. Night night.
Subdued the hostile.
So we can swap. You only got one move point, so you're not really going to do anything. Besides maybe using our ability, which we can experiment with. And I was kind of hoping maybe I could shoot the explosives. So I'll just take your cover then. And prime you for death. Nice, max damage crit hit at that. Now I think Axiom just goes and murders our friend here. Or at least gets him primed for death. What's your chance to even hit him? So I will. You have cover, right? Yep, so if Axiom goes here, then it should be a guaranteed hit. Although that Alkalite has additional health. I'm wondering why. Or am I mistaken? Oh, am I mistaken him for a Thralls? That's why. Okay. They have 8 health normally. Not that it mattered
Hostile
there.
killed.
You do good work.
I don't know if I'm sad or not that I actually one-shot him. Oh yeah, there's another thing I didn't realize. Since Torque has the dodge, the Soulfire did nothing for her. Or she couldn't dodge that damage because it was a guaranteed hit. And a psionic ability at that. So we need to avoid Torque getting hit every
Shame you didn't
opportunity if we
resist.
can. Because that's a really good way to get her knocked out.
Is it the Progeny? Can you tell what they stole?
Nothing they'll escape with.
All right, keep after them. I'll see if the owner can shed light on what they want.
So we have a vent here. I don't really want Torque to go over there because she's already crippled as is or injured. And I have a flash bomb to help there too, so it helps to justify this. Although not being able to stun is inconvenient, but I think this is better. I don't even know where the vent will take me, of course. Oh, and I forgot to charge up Axiom's Rage. That was a mistake. Because that could have been useful for this breach. Could have.
Behind me.
Grenade out.
A lot of people are disoriented. Yes, please. So you're disoriented. You're disoriented and one-shottable. And a lot of them are going to hunker down from what we've seen, so... if we can get the hit, that would be great. Weird angle, though. I don't want to know how you pulled off that trick shot there. And I believe you have the hollow targeting, don't you, Torque? They're disoriented, so that should help with me absorbing shots, hopefully. And actually, this will help a little bit. Yeah, 100% chance it puts someone on the neural network, and you don't shoot at all. Now, do we kill you is the question. Because once Levitate ends, you're going to take damage and Axiom can finish you off. So I kind of want to knock you out. Just so there's a lot more to manage. And hopefully disorientation helps a bit. They're all hunkering down, that's kind of expected. And they're both running. Where do they have to run to? They're no longer disoriented. Oh, they were never disoriented, never mind. And I do have Quake, although Quake does not daze them or anything. But I can keep them from running real easily. Especially since everyone else is still dazed. So I shouldn't have to worry about any fancy abilities from them. I just want to daze them so hopefully they can't run away. And it gives me a turn to deal with everyone else.
To feel that.
Now, half cover sadly. What's your chance to even hit right now? 85, so that's really good even with half cover. That's a dash. I would have loved to go there. Oh well.
Out of the way.
You basically go right after Axiom, so let's just shoot you and deal with our problem.
Hostile off the board.
And he makes a nice
Less
monument.
danger for us.
So I'm worried about flank shots because Torque's... well, I was going to say Torque's position looks awful. And Verge is even worse.
I require medical attention.
You're still with us.
Verge, buddy, why the hell are you where you're at? That is a serious question, really. Why the hell are you there?
Go on, take a deep breath.
So who can you grab for crowd control? Because I want to get the one up top. Because I don't really want to put teamwork on Verge just so he doesn't die immediately. But it looks like I might have no choice. And if I can grab someone, that'd be kind of nice. 90% chance. You're hunkered down too, I gotta keep that in mind. It limits what I can do. Ah, grazed hit. So health regen. And because of that, I kind of want to heal Torque. Even though my fear all this time was to save Verge.
Strange device.
It works. Now, I do want a smoke bomb.
Moving, quickly.
And then we'll have to burn all our resources after. Do I really want to burn a smoke bomb now? Because the final encounter is probably going to be the toughest. And you can just get a lovely flank shot. You're not even disoriented right now. They're going to run anyway, and they're almost going to die from poison. So Battle Madness makes no sense here, because he's just going to shoot someone who's going to basically die running if I'm lucky enough. And it just clears the disorientation too, so the only one worthy of a Battle Madness is you. Unless I want Stupor. Which I might do instead here.
My mind over
Because
yours.
you can hurt Torque, and I don't like that.
Off the crest.
Yes, make him angry. Alright. So poison disoriented means you should not do much. Shelter, your positioning is terrible too. Which is kind of why I want to take advantage of it. And you have a nano med kit, so you can swap positions with them. Although I know they're just gonna run, so if I could find someone better to swap with, that would be good. Sadly, there's no one better, because I would have loved to grab him. But I can't. Now, he's stunned for a bit. We have guaranteed hit. Well, let's see what our hit chance even is. Yeah, a lot of the reason why I want a guaranteed hit. Also, so I can get the knockout. Which I think we're really close to our quota, too. And what do you go for? And I don't think... Yeah, you're just gonna try and run, so I can ignore you. You, though, once the poison disorient wears off, you can make it fine, so you we deal with.
Target gone.
Perfect.
Impressive.
So he's gonna run. That gives me a better priority, and you only have 6 health.
Coming through.
And this should be a
As good
guaranteed
a place
hit.
as any.
Yes, it is. Good night.
Target killed.
9 damage for
Might get
insult.
through this.
Nice little insult to injury. Oh. That I was not expecting. That was actually helping them, but okay. Color me annoyed. So I can grab you. You get to go pretty soon, but Verge also gets to go. Which then... you can't even grab the one up there. I would have loved that. And your 2 shots are terrible on him. I want to believe Torque could just grab him and eliminate him from the equation. Since he is going to go pretty soon. It's good enough. Let's
I've got
chance
you.
it.
Putting the squeeze on.
Perfect. And Verge cannot actually see him, so much for my hopes there. What's kind of funny is I can mind flay him even though he's entangled, it looks like. Maybe? It's highlighted, but it's not showing that it can't hurt him. It would be a really neat way to counter Torque's bind a little bit. And there's no one really for you to kind of battle madness against, so... And it's good to know that Verge gets a 100% chance to succeed
Your
on these
thoughts
basic guys.
are mine.
Only a 1 point stun, sadly. But at least he won't move.
Flesh wound.
And I'll
They
just
think
regenerate.
you an appealing target.
So yeah, let's just soul fire you. Because that's guaranteed. Oh yeah, armor. Let's not forget about that. So instead, let's get our guaranteed hit to maybe prime you for a subdue, but I think we met our quota anyway. Well, we
Less to
certainly,
worry about.
well, we certainly did now.
You should have surrendered.
All right, so one more. The tough
The
part.
Progeny stole neural accelerator chips. If retooled, they could boost natural psionic capability. Do not let them escape with those chips.
Don't worry, there's only one of them that's made out barely alive. Okay, for some reason I thought there'd be an opportunity to... what is it? Breach through with a breaching charge. I guess I was wrong. And since Torque is able to, although Torque used her flashbang. Yeah, she used her flash bomb, so perfect. Holo scanner might be helpful here. Med patch for good measure. And Axiom doesn't have nearly as much rage as I would like, but he's got other tricks up his sleeve.
Follow me.
And I have Dazzle too, keep in mind, which will help a little bit. Nope. I know what's going on, but I'm not seeing it.
Throwing grenade.
That wasn't a grenade, but it works. So 100% on Thrall, there's a lot of them attacking. So we need to pick our targets properly. At least for guaranteed kills. And Torque can stun one of them, so she should go after one that's high health. If it seems unlikely I can kill him. Oh god, Axiom's doing it again. He's learning how to phase shift. Oh, look who we found, guys. It's the one that got away from us before with his tricky shenanigans. So I think I just want to minimize the damage. I really want to know where the heck Torque is, though. Can I find Torque? Okay, she's right over there, and I want to believe she can still... It's hard to say if she's in this room or not. That's what I'm afraid of. So she can't really attack them. Can't attack him. You can attack the Thrall, which would be a flank, it looks like. And I do have Dazzle, which I'm probably going to use to help minimize this. Good. Ooh, that looked painful. I just realized where we just shot. I'm sorry, buddy, for the loss of your gift. That looks very painful. And this should daze everyone. Although, who's the biggest threat for a Dazzle? If I'm going to use it all. I probably would do it on you. We'll see if this pays off or not. So, can you hit who I think you can? Yes, you can. Oh, you can even deal with them, but you can deal with them later, I'm hoping. You're disoriented. I'm trying to figure out who's aggressive. You. It's a guaranteed hit in a flank. Let's do it. Perfect. Aw, they shot at Torque. The nerve of them. She actually had cover for a change, too. Alright.
I have the target.
So you're leaving, and yeah, figures you're leaving. I do not want Axiom to go after you, of all things, but... And this will end your turn, won't it? So, I'm going to assume it ends Axiom's turn. It's a bit of a gamble, though. How much damage does Quake do? It does not want to tell me. Who would have thought?
Good to go.
So I'm terrified about this not working as well as I would like. So who goes in order? So you go, then you go, which I'm hoping to Quake you. So if I'm so lucky, maybe I bash you and hope I get my extra attack in. I'm really hoping. Oh god, we're gonna kill basically 3 birds with 1 stone here with that lucky knockout. And let's raid you up, since I've been doing a terrible job with that so far.
On the edge.
And now we get to play with your new skill.
Quit hiding.
How much damage do you do?
Hostile off the board.
Nice. Yeah, I figured you would try to get away, but you're not close enough. Oh, imagine how fun that would be if Shelter could just swap positions with you and ruin your day. And I have Banish, which we need to keep in mind. And I think Axiom killed the one that Verge had levitated. Oh no, Verge shot. Verge didn't levitate, so... So who's next? You go next and you're almost dead. So if anything, I just don't want to do anything at all, but... Oh, and you're gonna run, so I'm okay getting rid of your Disorient with a Battle Madness. Just, you could fail, or I could fail to hit you is the thing. But
Enemies all around you.
if you could kill the Thrall, that'd be nice,
Make 'em
but
dance.
I think he might go after the other one at full health, though.
Unimpressive.
Perfect. And they say Battle Madness is bad, although I can understand it being really tricky to use. Or I'm just getting really lucky. Take your pick. So you're gonna run, you're gonna shoot. Yeah, I think we deal with the Thrall because Torque Devil shoots on this Alkalite in the rear. So, let us banish. And we have really good odds to hitting him, so let's do it. Burn all that ammo. And destroy cover, so you know he's really dead.
Another hostile down.
Surgical.
Now, curious. Oh, you can't even reach him. Funny enough. Alright, and we met our quota, so just soul fire him. No
Postponing
witnesses to this Progeny massacre.
Thought that was a miss.
How could you miss a soul burn? Only Shelter would know. So let's just kill you. Simple. How much health you have left? I'm inclined to... I don't have the poison. I was inclined to just poison you. Although grabbing you is just more reliable. Anytime now, civilian.
Just go
I
to
think
sleep.
I think we just rescued him is what happened, and it took additional time as a result. Now, nice point-blank range shot, but they might survive. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna double our chances. 99% though. So we better not miss. We better not miss. Period.
Hostile killed.
Wow.
Confirmed.
You know rapid fire's overpowered when you don't even have to shoot the weapon to just obliterate them. That was nice and successful. Just that really big scare with Torque and Verge being out in the open, and with what I realized, her dodge is not going to be very useful against those psionic abilities. So we need to pay attention to that and figure out who they prioritize so I can be a little more comfortable with her in these missions. So will might be a factor or just proximity, I guess. Hard to say. But what do we get?
Progeny went after expensive assets. What's behind their sudden need for funding? They have no love for hybrids, which presumes a motive to kill the mayor. As for means, psionics could give them the ultimate insider, a member of Mayor Nightingale's protective detail.
My. So, they could be up to anything. More than once, Progeny fleeing the scene seems to vanish without a trace. Figure out how to manage this magic trick. Oh, we'll probably mention it to that soon. Ooh!
This so-called sacred coil was about to open a portal under our very streets. Just think of that.
Dire as that may be, let's not forget the lies they spread about the Fade.
You're right, Glorgo. That was downright despicable.
It's important to understand their draw, Roger. For strangers feeling sick, perhaps unwelcome, the promise of a cure is a powerful drive.
But to endanger so many just to save yourself?
Indeed. Such was the insidious nature of Sacred Coil.
Okay, I was gonna say, before we got rudely interrupted, we now have our fourth, principal agent? Fully maxed out. So what do you get, Torque? Let's see, Fish's Bite. Torque rears up and swiftly strikes an adjacent target with a devastating bite, dealing major damage and applying poison. The problem is she needs to get a melee range, which thankfully she can do on her own. It's a big question on what kind of damage does it do. Because I'm wondering how valuable this really is when I have a reflex grip for her already, so... Never mind the fact that I don't... Well, the grab... There's a lot to consider. Because if I grab and then use Fish's Bite, that basically ends her turn, doesn't it? That's what I'm fearing. So I don't know if this is as good of an ability as I'm thinking, but we'll have to play test it to see. Otherwise, we got 4 fully promoted agents. And then we're going to do...
More than once, Progeny fleeing the scene seemed to vanish without a trace. Figure out how they manage this magic trick.
Alright. So I would have loved nothing more. Oh, these are actual missions. For some reason I thought there would be an investigation here, so I am caught completely unprepared for this. Since I would have loved Zephyr to be available here. With that said, though, do I bring Godmother in to swap out with Torque? Since Torque may not be needed just yet, and Godmother has a lot of power with the master-crafted shotgun after all. So what do we want? Reduce unrest. Reduce unrest by 1. I think I want intel, really. Although I'll have the intel for a field team and then enough for another free one here, so let's keep that in mind. So Ooh, what is the weapon exactly, or item? Frag grenade and plasma grenade. I really like the sounds of this. And sorcerers and alkalites are present on this mission. Well, we already dealt with alkalites. Right? Those were the 8 health soldiers we just dealt with. So I want to believe we're okay. I don't know what sorcerers are. Oh, they're present on both of them. Honestly, I want to keep building up my intel so I can keep getting more field teams and maybe prepare for the scavengers market. If I have enough to spare. Since so far we haven't really need the grenades. Although grenades are good at destroying cover, I just don't know how they work in this game. I only know Claymore, our grenadier specialist, kind of has like a weird turn order with his grenades. So it might be something like that, but I could be wrong. I would have to, of course, play test it first, but so far we've been doing really well without the grenades. So I want to believe we can continue. What do I get? Intel, and Illyrium. We get a lot of resources here, wow. Why is that exactly? Yeah, we get 15 Illyrium for this mission, but why did we get Intel twice? You figure it would just be a one-time reward rather than 2 separate ones, so I'm a little confused. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Just confused. Okay, 2 encounters. We have not met the sorcerers yet, so anything could happen there. And Axiom, you're fine with Cal Embers. I want to believe. Since we're going to be using Godmother more for like to rush them down, flank, and maybe do some AoE damage, as opposed to massive damage on one unit maybe. And I gotta keep in mind I have a hair trigger, right? So give that back to Godmother, dang shelter. You've just been keeping it warm for her. No. We don't have torque. Who gets the reflex grip? That is an odd question. Because Shelter, I would love to have him teleport at every opportunity, so he doesn't benefit from it. If Verge gets an early aim bonus, he could double a shot. I can see that happening. I don't think anyone really benefits from the reflex grip here, if I'm honest. So I don't know what to think. So maybe we just don't use it in that case. Although, we need some better equipment here somehow. So autoloader. I still want to figure out how step up works because I don't think it actually triggered. Scoring 1 or more kills grants the agent a free reload action. So yeah, I had an autoloader before, but I don't recall it coming back up after I burned through the autoloader charges. So I think because of that, I don't even bother with the autoloader just in case something bugged out. So yeah. Godmother, take your hair trigger. And I don't know what else to throw on otherwise. If I'm honest. Well, in case she can get 2 shots after rush him down, especially with Alpha Strike. If only I was somehow so lucky she can shoot 3 times with Alpha Strike, while her still having a really good chance to hit. That would be the dream. No, I don't want extra padding. I don't really like the idea of giving her Mac Weave, because regen might be better for her. Yeah, I think the Mac Weave's better for Torque or Verge just because he's got 20 dodge from the training we've given him. And in theory, he should not be getting shot at, like, at all. But we saw how exposed he kind of left himself there in that last mission now. Now, what do we have? Keypad door, and then a window, so it doesn't seem like anything fancy. And we got 2 encounters, so Godmother opens with a flash bomb, I think, and then Alpha strikes afterwards for a second breach. And let's see. We don't need a breaching charge, but I kind of like Axiom being taking point anyway. Since Godmother without a doubt is going to be second for one of these breaches. And we need med kits. Speaking of which, where are my med kits? Okay, Shelter and Verge has them. Okay, so... Oh, the overdrive's here. I almost forgot about that. I think that works better. At least it seems like it has a lot of potential, just because it probably alone allowed us to turn off that web gate while still giving Godmother her a beautiful flank shot opportunity in the Sacred Coil final mission. Now, anything else I want to do? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, laser sight. I forgot about you, although do I? It's probably better use than the reflex grip, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I would love an opportunity to shoot 3 times, how likely is that gonna happen when she needs to get so close to get that high hit percentage? So, this looks better. I'm happy with this. Let's get it done. And then we'll have Sepher and Carrot back for the next episode. I'm assuming, since we're going to have a situation after this, I would think.
Device located. Destroy that target.
With pleasure. So both of them are safe, so outside if they're hunkering down, I don't have to worry about surprising them. Last unit through gets +1 armor. I'd like to get as many targets as possible, ideally. Oh, only 2 can come in here. Interesting. I want to use a flashbang right away, and Godmother's kind of the woman for a job there. You have med patch and a holo scanner. So yeah, let's just burn our resources. There's only 3 targets, which is a bit of a shame. It's gonna hurt my mobility and shotgun positioning a bit.
Throwing grenade.
Cobra and Necromancer. So the mercs are here. And they're nice and exposed. They clearly did not expect us to go through the front door, did they? Yeah, Alkalite, you have a lot of health. We'll deal with you soon enough, though. Perfect. Now, Godmother, you know what to do with this Necromancer. Full cover, wow. That I was not expecting. I was not prepared for that. And we should be able to easily deal with our Necromancer friend. So just levitate him. Oh yeah, they're all stunned. So... yeah, I could just shoot you and stun you. That might be better for me. If it even does anything further. Ah. It probably wouldn't have even killed the Necromancer if he dodged too. Good. Oh, you're going after a civilian. We have ways to put an end to you. Yeah, we could smash you and then go up there and smash you. I don't trust Burning Quake, but let's at least Adrenal Surge to get ourselves in position. And Necromancer goes basically first. Who's the other one that goes? Acolyte out in the middle of nowhere. Ooh, 100% chance. Yes, please. That I was not expecting. Make my day.
Hostile off the board.
Now, kind of inclined just to I would love to rapid fire you. It would be a 70% chance, though. So I think we save that for later. Or what what's the odds that him just smash you? 91.
Wired up.
Here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it's a good idea or
Pumped
not.
up.
But
Ready for
I'm
action.
hoping maybe I'll get so lucky
On the edge.
as to double attack that Cobra. What's my chance to even shoot him? Yeah, I better odds to just melee him, don't I?
Who wants some?
And if I stun him, that'd be even better. And Axiom's marked, so I kind of welcome him getting all the attention anyway.
Making waves.
That's the best I could ask for. Well, if you go after someone else, that's even better. Although, try and leave some prisoners for me, please.
Your
That is-
tether unbroken.
Oh, suplex. Alright, so we have ways to put an end to your reign of terror. But I think we'll leave that for Furge. Ooh, Sorcerer, you're fancy. 13 health. Are you an elite unit already? I had a little bit of breathing room before we had to deal with them before. I don't know if Overdrive Serum helps with some of their psionic abilities, but I do want to put an end to you. And I'll save overtime for the second breach. She might take a bit of a hit though, but again, it's only a psionic unit, which I don't think cover would help me all that much anyway. It's you living that scares me. So I'm inclined just to go all out. At least increases the randomness. It's now basically a 50-50 chance he dies, as opposed to a 33. It kind of killed my cover, but like I already said, I don't expect them to really care about cover very much.
My mind over yours.
It's a chance it could fail. I want to stun him just to ignore the levitate. Although it helps to know what kind of damage it would do. And you're stunned, I kind of want to leave you be. If I'm honest. Especially when we have such a good hit on the Sorcerer. 4 shots. I really want to just chance that so that way it's soft. The Sorcerer's softened up. Unless I'm so lucky we kill it right away. And if it kills more of your cover, that'd be great. 2 hits. Missed the third.
Shot failed to connect.
1 more. That's good enough for me, Furge. Nicely done. Alright, so you teleport. Tyranny. What the heck just happened there? Only thing I could think of is that you tried to activate them, or made their turn go next, kind of like teamwork. It just didn't work for obvious reasons. And swapping with someone's kind of pointless if I have to move. But it'll slow down the outglide a bit. And maybe I get a good flank shot on our other friend. Can't subdue him though. But guaranteed hit would never hurts anyone, right? Especially when it knocks him out.
I stopped the hostile.
You should have surrendered.
Now Axiom, I think we're okay with dealing with the rest of this, but can you kill the Cobra for me? I think you can with a 100% chance to hit, so take it.
Hostile killed.
Perfect.
Textbook.
Bonus resources is mine.
Ammo out.
Yeah, I did ventilate, so I kind of had that coming. And you did, yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about. Is that, let me I have to score an actual kill, I think is what's going on. Because technically Godmother knocked him out. That is disappointing. But probably one we can work with. Let's just try reloading anyway, see what happens.
Reloading.
Yeah, it did burn the action, I was kind of wondering. And I can't even shoot at him, so... I was hoping a preparation would help there.
No ammunition remains.
So let's just let him do his thing then.
Could not arrest the hostile.
I was kind of hoping Godmother could have helped with this. So fire, that's fine.
Flesh wound.
You didn't hit nearly as hard as
Nearly
what you did on Torque. Let's see, Godmother goes next, so you know what that means. Just swap positions for her. He does sadly have cover though, but Soulfire negates that problem. I'm enjoying Shelter more and more now, as he slowly unlocks his abilities at least.
Hostile subdued.
Hopefully we can get more out of him. Now, reflex bonus. I don't think I care about defense as much. And we do have health kits. And Furge, you're gonna go there, and Godmother's just gonna Alpha Strike. And we have teamwork and all those other abilities to help for this.
Follow me.
It's sadly just not a fancy door we can bust through to kind of make them panic.
Throwing grenade.
It almost sounds like no one got marked, which is disappointing. Oh, here's the outlaws, so we know what to expect here. A resonant. Why on earth are you wearing Bradford's shirt? That's what I want to know, honestly. I think Bradford would be really upset with you, and you have armor, so that's the only reason I'm shooting at you. Because that sets you up nicely for a kill attack later. Now let's get rid of this resident. Alright. Kelly, you're gonna have to let Bradford know we found his shirt. It may be a bit tattered though, is the problem. But he got it back regardless. Necromancer, I know you can summon zombies still, but hopefully it limits what you can do still. So am I correct to assume no one got holo targeted?
I see the target. Blow it to smithereens.
Well, that's easy to do. Okay, we got a bomber here. I was part wanting to just rapid fire this thing, but we'll have to hang on to that. So we're just gonna rapid fire the bomber because he's
Out of the way.
he's kind of our biggest threat. That thankfully Axiom's really good at dealing with. Sadly, flashbangs are not going to be all that effective. So let's just get who we can. Ideally, I would love these two, but I'll settle for these two even if
Throwing
one of
flash.
them is about to die.
That stunned them.
He didn't throw it yet. Now they're stunned.
Wired up.
So just rapid fire and obliterate them, please. Night night.
Hostile isn't moving.
By the numbers.
Yep, I figured zombies were coming. I'm trying to remember what the other skill was, though. that we may have denied.
No luck for them.
Alkalite, are you? So,
She empowers us.
well, I was gonna teamwork Axiom, so now we have an opportunity to maybe try it out. Unless I can actually see you for... No, I can't. Although I do wonder if stunning you... Well, I know killing you gets rid of the zombies. I'm wondering if stunning you does it, though. I would love the battle madness to kill a trooper, but that would get rid of your disorient. It's the problem. Oh, I can't even use teamwork on Axiom. And I can't use it on Godmother because she's going first next. So I wonder if that's because of the levitate or because I can't actually see Axiom. And I don't want to waste stupor on him either, since it seems kind of pointless. So what I'm going to try is to see if this deactivates the zombies or not.
Your thoughts are mine.
Wait, you're not the one I aimed at, was it? Well, that's disappointing, but it works. As I think we're pretty close to meeting our quota, but I want to keep you alive for that reason. You're gonna go next, even if you are disoriented.
Hostile pacified.
Now, Godmother has Alpha Strike, remember that. What I would love, if there was a way she could open up the door and blast them all. She does have overtime, and they have 7 health, so... So if I overtime, what happens here? The stun bruiser does nothing, and then only the Cobra might attack her. So I would like to hit all 3 of them. I'm trying to remember the range. So it's about 4 spaces. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to believe that's enough. I just gotta be careful of placement. I somehow feel like I'm not gonna get to hit this 3rd one though. So I'm more inclined leaving her exposed slightly. For the moment at least. And this helps increase your critical hit chance for the next attack. Maybe not for this attack since it's going to be a cone shot. And just for convenience sake, let's just destroy this objective too.
Target down.
We might
All
get
right.
through this.
We got one of them.
Prepping to flank.
Don't you do it. I forget what abilities you have, but don't you do it anyway.
I'm running low.
That's like the best I could ask for. So I don't have a free reload. So... And I have the armor to justify just kind of being exposed. And you would kill a necromancer on the
Shooting.
shot.
Be careful.
One less target.
Encouraging.
So I can swap positions with someone. And it does slow down their turn, Soulfire. I have completely forgot about that rule with Soulfire. And maybe, well, Axiom goes next anyway.
Trading places.
And it put him in poison. That was not planned either. And how much does that slow you down? Okay, that's something I want to keep in mind. It basically pushes you back by 2. And are you? I'm curious about the blast radius. Okay, don't tell me the blast radius. Leave me guessing. Alright, so the plan, just soul burn or soul fire this alkalite.
Almost dry.
And now we have to destroy the assembly. 5 damage, so
Off
that
the
was
crest.
that was
Still
painful.
with us.
But he regenerates, right? Oh, interesting. He regenerates before the levitate expires. That is good to note. Alright, so I do want to surge. So we can go after our friend here and maybe kill him off.
Cracking skulls.
Just don't enrage on me. Don't go berserk. Ooh, thank you.
On the edge.
So now you basically get a free
Pumped
shot
up.
at our objective here. Although, what are odds? Ooh, I cannot say no to 72. In worst case,
How did I miss that?
it seemed like a good odds at the time. I guess it was a terrible choice, but what do I do now with Verge? Because I do need to kill the objective. And I think I want Godmother to kill the Alkalite, but oh, I used teamwork on Axiom, so the Alkalite's gonna basically go before Godmother, but Godmother can still basically deal with him. And let's just soften you up for your death.
Armor deflection.
I used teamwork on the wrong person, I guess. It's kind of what happened here. Well, that solves my problem, though. Alkalite no longer gets to go before Godmother now. And even better, guaranteed hit will knock you out, and it saves Godmother a shot on the terminal. Although,
Cover me while I reload.
reinforcements are about to come, actually. So, why can't I see your health? Or armor, or weapon status,
Reloaded.
or anything at all? Yeah, it's actually gonna survive, but thankfully I can deal with the reinforcements, I think. This was just terribly planned out. Alright, who are you shooting at? Axiom of all... Oh, that explains
Fine.
why.
It didn't hit bone.
You want to go for the guaranteed hit, I guess.
Good to go.
Alright, so now we have to make sure that thing gets destroyed.
Come on, get to safety.
Need to reload.
And you just regenerate your health. Not a problem to me, but... Can we quake? They're too good spraying out. They're perfectly spread out, so I can't even hit 2 of them. Unfortunately. And I have max rage, so who's going first? You. And I have a really good chance to just smash you. That is a dash, sadly. I was kind of wondering if I could reload still. Because I'm a little bit worried of this exploding when I attack it. Oh, and I have a free reload. Okay, so problem solved, I guess.
Weapon full.
So let's see if we can stun you.
Popping
Maybe,
over.
maybe enrage to get a double hit in. Ooh, I'll
Armor
take that.
soften the blow.
No enrage, though. Battle Madness won't do me a lot of good here. So let's just restrict what they can do.
Give me your mind.
At least he can't move, so he's gonna have a tricky time hitting anyone. Can I smoke bomb anyone? Only Godmother. And I suspect he's gonna attack Verge just because of how close he is.
Tossing smoke.
And you don't have trank rounds or anything, so he's gonna die either from the poison or your shot.
Tagged a hostile.
I think I'm running low.
And we can slow you down, which I kind of want to do. I'm curious what the difference is for the purposes of slowing them down. So that puts you at the end of the round, but if I were to soul fire you, that puts you at the end of the round too. So same amount. So you can just mess them both up. Ooh, and this is a good opportunity for Godmother as well. So position for a nice cone shot. And instead, we're forgetting our most important thing. Let's actually kill the objective. Okay, it didn't explode. So you get your shot. Huh? Well, that feels kind of wrong, considering I put a 1-point stun on him, but I'll go with it. I'm just wondering how to best hit both of them. If I'm lucky, he's never gonna get to go again.
Cover me.
So Godmother, just take your good cone shot and wreck these two. Oh, really? Well, that's disappointing. Ah well, I guess I'll have to live with it.
Drop the hostile.
Less danger for us.
So you're reloaded. I want to shoot at the hitman. And even then, you got a good opportunity to hit the bruiser, maybe. So I think a mind flay would just kill you, will it? It might kill you. Only annoying thing about that is it might kill you. "50-50 chance," because otherwise I was playing as Subdue, which I honestly can't remember how many prisoners I got, so let's just chance it anyway.
Fall to my mind.
Low roll. I forgot that existed, but still, all the more reason why that would have been amazing if I got that cone shot.
I'm out already?
Well, I'm less confused about you being out and more confused by the fact he didn't really do anything. So, let's just swap positions.
Swapping position.
Slow him down a bit. And just cripple you some more. Shelter is rapidly becoming more fun to me. It's just a question if I'm using them optimally or not.
Arrested the target.
Now, just finish him off. A bit sloppier on the second encounter,
The target.
but still a damn good success. Oh, we definitely overkilled on the intel. So, I was being cautious for no reason. Oh well, I'm fine with it. Now, what is it? Zephyr's gonna be down for training. We have a situation to get Carp done. So I'll have a full roster of people to continue with the training. And what do we get as bonus reward? More credits. So we got a whopping 105 intel, in my understanding. Yeah. 115 intel actually. 15 Illyrium and 65 credits. That was an amazing haul, wasn't it? And training's done with...
I said it before and I stand by it. 3-1 PD cannot get a handle on all this violence.
So what? We replace them? With who? XCOM and their reclamation agency?
Chimera squad. I like what they're doing, but there aren't enough of them to make a difference.
Come off it, Roger. Is this another argument for mercenary peacekeepers?
I'm not saying I want it, but if this gets any worse, I'm saying I could stomach it.
Got it. I take your point.
Alright, so let's do our situation. Actually, let me get my train underway. So what's Torque's final skill? Tag team. Using ton pool on an ally grants them 1 action immediately. That sounds amazing. Gonna be tricky to pull off, maybe, perhaps. And let's see. Axiom had counterattack, but so far we haven't really seen any melee attacks to justify this. So I think we train up Torque first. And also, I'm trying to remember, what was Shelter's training? Just mobility. Which, yeah, ideally, I want to never move with him, so unlock potential is kind of wasted a little bit. So let's put Torque in there. Carp will be done next day. Scavenger's Market's here. Multi-inducers. Let's see. I read about how ridiculous this can be, giving 2 additional actions immediately. But I think just to try and keep this entertaining, I am not going to use this. I'm going to forbid myself from grabbing the inducers. And a lot of the reasons because if I go into another legend difficulty play of XCOM 2, I'm going to see about forbidding myself from using the Frost Bomb as well. Because that thing is just too damn potent, if not used on the rulers. Otherwise, Superior Autoloader is kind of nice, but I'm going to skip it on these, and that will allow me almost an opportunity. Well, I am going to get 2 free field teams anyway. Oh, Carp's not done yet, so we can hang on to that for now. So I can get a level 3 area. What do I want? Reduce district by 2, which I'm okay with. And tomorrow's going to be Thursday, so why not just put it up here? Because yeah, it's 35 intel versus 60 intel. I don't need to tell you which I prefer. So yeah, just make this field team 3. And that just negates my unrest that's going to be caused here. And then I'm going to get a free... yeah, I'll be able to get another level 2 field team, and then I'm going to get a free one with the special operation. I am happy with this outcome. And now I did tackle everything I want, right? Because, again, I already made my decision with the Scavenger's Market. Maybe it's not as overpowered as the impression I've been getting. But I want to try and keep it entertaining if at all possible, or at least keep it as challenging as possible. Since it seems like these first few missions have been pretty good so far. At least pretty straightforward. And now we're about to get some unrest.
PD identified psionic radicals as the perpetrators of last night's attack at Highland Square. Commissioner Maloof proposed the idea of a registry for psionic residents.
The registry would have a deterrent effect on an invisible crime. All must be held accountable.
But some residents argue this proposal is an invasion of privacy and an attack on civil liberties.
I wear my dampener without complaint. Why should I be punished for another's poor choices?
More as the story develops. Channel 37, Celio Dash reporting.
Did I misunderstand that? For some reason I thought that was rank 2 already. I was gonna get that rank 3. Oh well, that's not a problem. No foul situations. Yeah, I kind of messed it up. I messed it up quite a bit. Because yeah, for some reason I thought we had only 2, or maybe I never bought it. Oh well. That was stupid of me. I missed out on an opportunity for the Dragnet. But but we're still in good shape either way. We're just one field team away from everything being level 2, and we have a couple other missions here. So epic submachine guns. So I have 3 with submachine guns, so I can see my squad having 2 different epic weapons. And I have no idea what these abilities are. I heard about the turncoat grenade. It's like a berserk ability almost. Thralls have increased HP, and sorcerers and alkalites, so maybe I'm more inclined to do this one just because I don't have to worry about more hit points on the thralls. Never mind the fact the rewards aren't all that great over here anyway. I got so much Illyrium as is. So, alright, that's all done too. Hopefully I didn't miss out on a time with that. This has been a very sloppy episode this last half. But I have 3 agents with submachine guns. Only one of them I'm going to be bringing in a whole lot for missions though. And, I say improve the submachine guns just so that way, since shelter is going to be used a lot. Improve special operations. Ooh, allows 2 agents to be assigned. Well, you got my attention here. Let me at least get another weapon improved, and then I'll worry about the special operations. So, free field team, we already tackled that. No point doing the Scavengers Market one, because I would have to wait till the 8 days from now, basically. So I'll try for that later. Reduce districts by 1. And I don't think I need to worry about this. Actually, how much time? We basically have 3 more days here, and I have the task force here already to kind of reduce this down for me, so I shouldn't need to reduce the unrest or anarchy. I'm just trying to envision what will this look like by the time this finishes. Only thing I'm not sure about. Either way, Godmother, you're doing a special operation. Actually, maybe I just have you do a star initiative. Ideally, I would love to get everyone their max promotions before we're done this campaign, if that's at all possible. Probably a ridiculous idea, but I'm gonna chance it. And then we have Carup and Zephyr in here, so we have everyone's prone to get experience, and we finally get to try out Carup's new pistol too. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.